Well, the snow continues to fall, and we join Chief Meteorologist Kevin Leidy with an update. And Kevin here is running on vanilla coffee Coke. So,
with a vanilla coffee Coke, I'm not in any way endorsing this, but I am definitely drinking it because I gotta have something. And you know, what's better than putting caffeine in coffee and caffeine? Can you tell I've had a little bit?
that's right. Well, it takes a lot of caffeine to do what you're doing, especially over the next couple days.
Yeah.
So, where are we with this snowstorm right now?
Oh man, so we're kind of winding down round one, and it may seem like, well, things aren't winding down here yet because it's still, really coming down. That is something that you may recognize from the area there. Of course, the AYM statue, students there, maybe who have not seen snow or snow like, this much before. They're out there, they're taking pictures, and, you got to do it for the gram. Is that what the kids say?
I just want to see a snowball fight. I'm ready for some fun.
Well, yeah, I'm sure, that could be a thing out there as well. But you can see the snow is still falling out there here tonight. So that's just the view there from campus. We can show you all of our multiple other cameras that we've got. And those stretch from Champaign to Mattoon or Charleston, Decatur, and Springfield and Danville. I mean, there's snow everywhere out there here tonight. And, that's a place that, some people are heading to tonight, possibly. I mean, I would not want to go out and drive in this and go to the Illini game, but hey, if you can do it, right?
Right, might as well. Little basketball.
Well, basketball, yeah, I'll tell you, there will be no line at the concession stand, I'll tell you that much. So from Champaign to Springfield, they got a bunch of snow out there as well. So this is actually, so what's so hard with the snowies here is, when do you go out and measure? And like, this is like a running continual measurement of how much snow we've had. And so this is how much we've had through this kind of first system here. But some of these are like an hour old and it's still been snowing. But there's already been 12 inches. Now Downs, of course, is I-74. There into McLean County, you hit Downs there. They've had a foot of snow already, so that's pretty wild. Mount Pulaski, they've had 8 inches. So Chatham over near Springfield, 7.5. Here in Urbana, Champaign-Urbana, it's been about 6 inches or so. Again, that measurement was an hour ago. Wouldn't be surprised if it's maybe 6.5, close to 7 inches here. But lighter amounts down towards Arthur and Mattoon here so far. And I know a lot of people maybe down there like, what about us? We haven't had anything here. Well, this was round 1, okay? This round is kind of winding down. So we've got that, see how that's clearing out? See the big area there? And then there's a big break that's right here in code. So we've got the round 1 exits, the break, which we're gonna have over the next several hours, but hey, look what's back here.
So are these two different systems, or is this all part of the same storm?
Well, they're two different waves, basically, that are moving through. You can kind of group them together, but from a meteorological standpoint, the first wave was there, and it's just kind of a secondary one, an area of low pressure that's kind of tracking down here. And so they're both essentially doing the same thing. They both tapped into Gulf moisture, and they're both interacting with the cold air that's in place. And so they're both doing the same thing. They're kind of separate, but who cares? They're both producing a bunch of snow, right?
As a meteorologist, how long have you had your eye on this? Because I've seen you tweeting about this since last week.
Oh yeah, we kind of saw this kind of coming up probably 10 days ago.
Wow.
We can actually see these things 10 days ago, but it's more of a general idea. Okay, hey, there's a system coming. Hey, there might be cold air. Hey, there might be moisture. So better watch that. You get to like 7 days, and if it's still showing up in the models, then you go, okay, all right, we'll have to watch that. And if it really starts showing up in the day 4 and 5 range, you're like, okay, oh boy, here we go. And then you start getting the finer details of timing and amounts and all that, which is why you may have heard or seen us posting, hey, stop sharing wild forecast totals, because 7-10 days ago, models were showing like 24 inches of snow.
Right.
Okay, now even just 3 days ago, they were showing like 18 inches of snow. And so, and we always were kind of like, that's a lot of snow. And I think we're going to wind up more closer on that lower end of the forecast we had originally, which was about 12 inches or so of snow. And so the models a lot of times will exaggerate things way out, really far out. So you take the numbers with a grain of salt, and you don't put a lot of stock into those, and then you kind of wait and see how things play out. But here's the thing, we've had, a half a foot to a foot of snow in some areas, but that next round is going to add additional snow. I'm still working on the forecast to pinpoint the next round and who's going to get it. But some of you that did not get much snow on the first round, I will tell you this, you will get more on the second. So those of you who've been kind of, you're going, I didn't get enough. just wait.
We can expect that overnight and into tomorrow?
Overnight, tonight into tomorrow, and the problem becomes blowing and drifting snow. A lot of wind is going to kick up here, and boy, it's going to become really difficult to travel.
Okay, well, Kevin, thank you so much for all your hard work. We are lucky to have you.
I got to change into a suit and tie. I've been in my casual gear all day.
I think we all get it. We all get it. You've been hard at work. All right, next from the CI Living Vault, Judy Fraser is back with the Woolly Worm report of 2021 to 2022.
It's Judy's fault.